Well, the gaming regulations are very complex, and sometimes a person who is applying for a work card doesn't understand all of the niceties of the requirements that they are facing on a piece of paper. In many instances, the gaming companies have had assistants working in those organizations that have been advising those employees as to how to fill out these applications. If they don't have that kind of expertise available because of cutbacks and certain other changes that they might have made in their overall structure, the employee is left without any information as to how and the importance of these various questions. And that has resulted in the objection to their work cards. I'm not there to help someone file a gaming license application, because obviously if you've arrived at that level, you can hire a lawyer. But the people who I'm talking about are people who are everyday people who depend upon gaming for their livelihoods. And this is one way in which I can assist them in terms of getting the proper information on the paperwork, and if they've made a mistake, assisting them with the hearings to overcome them. I have a number of client stories. You don't realize how important having the right to work in the gaming industry is to an individual until you're denied that opportunity. And in the cases that I've had, in many instances they were single parents, they were trying to work their way through school, they were in other ways ceilinged in their job where they couldn't go any farther in terms of their earning potential, were it not for gaming and the opportunities that the industry provides. And in some cases, I've had people who are very knowledgeable in casino games but made a mistake. Maybe it was the inability to fill out an application, maybe it was an arrest they had in their earlier years, or maybe they just didn't understand the importance of being truthful and candid during the interview process. And what I've tried to do is I've tried to create a little bit of perspective on the part of the regulators to understand that these are people who don't understand the importance of filling out the forms perhaps accurately, don't understand what it meant to list an arrest in a particular manner, and try to make them believe that in fact there's a value to that person's life. In the case of one or two of them that individuals that I've represented, there was tears in my eyes, and certainly there were tears in the eyes of the prospective applicant who was able to get their work card back, because it meant being able to provide for their families. It meant that their future would have at least some brightness to it. And when you can do things like that for people, it's a memorable experience that I think everyone should experience if you're in the position to do so.